So about 20 years back, I bought a couple of Grundfos water circulating pumps, very much like this one here. And that was for my outdoor boiler heating system. And in the summertime, I wouldn't need that heating system, and I would just let that pump circulate year round. And so years and years and years go by, and that pump never failed me. So now years later, I wanted a few more Grundfos pumps, and in the area here, I couldn't find any. So I was at this plumbing store there, and he sold me this one. I says, well, look, I want a pump that's going to last me 20 years. He kind of figured, there is no such thing. And so I bought this. This is a Wasser, and I'm sure it's a good pump. And I'm not sure that will it go 20 years or more or less. I don't know. It's a new pump, but really I wanted those Grundfos because for me they've got that proven track record. And now I found some. So I had to get these from elsewhere. That one on the bench, that new one there, that was in this box, and then I got some more. So pretty happy about that. Original Grundfos, and they don't come with the flanges. So here's the flanges, and you can get these with the valves already installed. But I figure this was the kind of like the cheap way to go with just the flange itself, and then you put a valve in the PEX line before and after the pump. And I think if you add it all up, it ends up being cheaper like that. All right, so this is my official unboxing of a brand new Grundfos pump. It's not quite like Christmas, but hey, I like these pumps. And it took me a while to find them, but I found them. See, they come with 2 O-rings for flanges, but the flanges are not included. So instructions for it. And I'm going to show you what model I bought here. So it looks like you can even get these in bronze, stainless, or composite. That's kind of interesting. So they actually come with a check valve installed right here. So you can see the difference, check valve installed or not installed. So this is the old pump that I'm talking about. I picked this thing up like in the 90s, and I think it's still all right. I hope I didn't freeze it, because in the shop here it's well below freezing, and but I think I drained this thing pretty good, I hope. So anyways, you can see the speed control is set up a little different. The new ones have a nicer, click click big handle thing on there, and the old pump also had a bleed screw right here to let a little bit of air out, but and the new ones don't. So like I think I may have said before, maybe it's a better design, it doesn't need that now. But I think this pump is still 100% as long as I didn't freeze it up. Yay. So I've got quite a few knowledgeable guys out there that watch my videos, and carpenters included. So I've installed my share of door frames over the years. I used to use finishing nails to mount the brick mold on the outside, and I tell you, that is definitely a thing of the past. So here's a tip, not for you knowledgeable guys, but for the rest of us that don't put door frames in for a living. Check this out. Get rid of the finishing nail idea. Look at this screw. So it's got a really small head on it, and the end is set up for the Torx bit. And the last bit of thread there is actually a reverse thread, so just it's like an extra lock when it finally digs in there. So I highly recommend using screws like this. You should be able to find them at the hardware store, and get yourself the bit that goes along with it. So this is the little sticker that comes with these pumps. If you do take the check valve out, it might be an idea to stick that little sticker on there, so that the next guy who's working on your heating system doesn't go crazy trying to figure out what's the deal, Okay. So here I'm getting some fin tube ready for heating in the basement, and typically you find this stuff in hydronic baseboard heaters. I've got a pair of them that I'm putting together, and I'm using fittings like this to make that happen. I'll show you on the other end here what I'm doing. I got my buddies here. Yeah, my good buddies. So here what I've done is I've used two Street 90 3/4 inch fittings here, and then just into a T, and then this is a PEX fitting. So this end actually goes right through the drywall. So anyways guys, you may find this boring and you may not, but it's what I'm doing at the moment, so I figured I'd fill you guys in a little bit. Oh, so here's the flanges that I've been working on. So I got the, this is for 3/4 inch PEX, and I ordered these with 3/4 pipe. So this water line here, it's not related to this pump heating system at all. That should be nicely drained like I was saying, but this one, check it out. When I pull on this, listen to that sound. See, that's the sound of ice in there, guys. Yeah, so the plastic parts hold out pretty good for water freezing up, but metal parts, not so good. See that the valve is stuck, so I've got to have some water in there. That's not good. This is the first year in probably also like 20 years that my shop's actually been below zero. I always have it warm in here, but I don't know, just got behind times with the heating and all that, and distracted. Everything else is keeping me busy, it seems. So I've been staying out of the shop, trying to get everything else caught up, you know. Drawers are quiet, nothing going on in there. Anyways guys, I appreciate you checking this stuff out. Talk to you later.